Marlborough House in London played host to the 29th meeting of CMAG. 10 countries spent 3 hours in talks, with Pakistan top of the agenda. After their meeting, the Commonwealth Secretary-General said Pakistan's leader had taken major steps in separating his military role from the government.
The group welcomed the fact that President Musharraf had given up his role as Chief of Army Staff on 28 November 2007. The separation of the offices of the Head of State and Chief of Army Staff in Pakistan had met a long-standing requirement of Commonwealth leaders.
They also welcome moves to lift Pakistan's state of emergency, the holding of elections and the restoration of democracy.
CMAG noted that the state of emergency imposed on 3rd November 2007 was lifted on 15th December 2007. The Constitution had been subsequently restored along with the fundamental rights of the people that had been suspended during the period of the emergency. The group commended the holding of parliamentary elections in Pakistan on 18 February and the transition to a democratically elected government. It noted that while most observers of the polls had found them to be reasonably credible and the results accepted by all parties, there was need for reform. In this regard, it welcomed the new government's stated intention to reform the Election Commission and enhance its independence.
They were also heartened by the lifting of restrictions on the media, public figures and the judiciary.
CMAG welcomed the recent removal of curbs on private media broadcasts and other restrictions on the press that had continued to be in place even after the emergency was lifted on 15 December 2007. It also noted that political detainees and activists arrested under the proclamation of emergency had now been released. Recalling the call made by CMAG at its last meeting with regard to restoring the independence of the judiciary as an institution, the group welcomed the new government's stated resolve to do so. It urged Pakistan to respect the Commonwealth Latimer House principles, to reinforce the independence of the judiciary and resolve current issues through the parliamentary process as soon as possible so that it contributes to democratic political stability in Pakistan.
Pakistan was then reinstated to the Commonwealth.
The government of Pakistan had taken positive steps to fulfill its obligations in accordance with Commonwealth fundamental values and principles. It accordingly decided that Pakistan is now restored to the councils of the Commonwealth.
Commonwealth leaders said they were pleased with the progress that had been made in Pakistan. CMAG is now offering assistance and support in helping restore democratic institutions to Pakistan and urged other Commonwealth nations to do the same.
Has satisfied all the basics which CMAG has put forward. But to